Valentine TV. I'm going to only react. Okay, on my last, on one of my videos today, I said that Diddy allegedly came back to LA too, because he had a little meeting with the one of the witnesses, his drug mule, Brendan. And I believe that even though we're watching Tisa Tales, yeah, we're gonna watch Tisa Tales because that's my girl. But anyway, um, but that, and y'all can see for yourself that he actually did meet with Brendan on the side street. And well, y'all can tell me if y'all think it's Brendan or not. But I think it's Brendan. I think he did it. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay? But no, that's what I think. And also, she's going to show us, even though I remember because I watch all her stuff, Jonathan Oddie. Remember Jonathan Oddie? He's the guy from way back in 2012. 2000, I think 2012. I'm sorry, my arms relaxed. I'm worked last night, but anyway, um, 2012. He's the one that was telling all about the FOs and that. Remember I was talking about that and how they was um smuggling rugs and Ciroc bottles and stuff like that. And um let's see, what else did he tell? Oh, he told who was like the same sex. And I meant X, YouTube, X people, about the just a lot of stuff. All right, YouTube, sorry about that. But yeah, he told us about everything that Cassie told us about, and Cassie's no alleged. It's a lawsuit, but Diddy still maintains his innocence and all of that stuff. Okay. All right, so we're about to watch it, and so y'all can see Jonathan Oddie. I know some of y'all should be familiar with Tisa Tales, cause we all we call ourselves on hers Tattletales. So hopefully y'all remember Jonathan Oddie tried to tell us he was dead and he was killed. I mean murked. Excuse me. Dang, I gotta remember I'm on YouTube. He was murked and all of that stuff. No. He's allegedly in witness protection program. He knew all this stuff in 2012. And that's when, in my mind, my opinion is that's when they started investigating Diddy. Yeah, before he even knew that to get rid of tapes and stuff like that. I probably had some people that was in there probably alleged. Probably alleged. Homeland Security, since he's supposed to be down with the feds. Diddy is, right. But Homeland Security is a step above the feds, so who cares? But y'all get to see the meeting. He was in LA for a day and a half. He didn't even go to his daughter's graduation, so why was he there? Tisa is, she's nosy. She's good. She would have been a good investigator. I know that. And in this video, we get to see it. Y'all get to see it. Okay? So, let's just get into it, okay? Ready? Here we go, y'all. I'm starting to sweat. Okay, let's get it together. Okay, and this is her thumbnail. She's gonna have 2 more thumbnails, but still, that's her. Alright, let's get it, Tisa. Let me make sure I ain't hitting the wrong button. Like always.
Today, well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs,
Let me make it
it looks like
big.
the bell is tolling for you. Y'all, what am I talking about? Okay, it's no secret that CNN, NBC News, and all these people are coming out and saying that Diddy has been officially notified that he is under a grand jury investigation. Now, why is that so
Sorry.
important? If you guys don't know, grand jury investigations are secret. However, in some investigations, they literally do have to notify you at a certain point that, hey, we are looking at you. Now, people have said that's all cap. There ain't no grand jury. Ain't nothing going to happen to Diddy. Baby, keep believing those dreams or nightmares, whichever one you choose it to be. He is 100%. The grand jury expanded. They have interviewed countless numbers of people. How do we know this? NBC reported.
Hold it. Leroy. Excuse me, I see you down there. Let me say. Alright. She talks a lot of gibberish. That's what Leroy just said about Tisa. As much as I want subscribers, you can go, okay? Because everything she has said has come to pass. You have seen it, okay? I don't know why you taking up for a person that would allegedly mess with a underage person. I don't understand. You must be a Drake fan, huh? Okay? Alright, well, I'm a Kendrick fan. Alright? We don't play that. Dang. Do you have children? Underage children? Alright. I couldn't let him do that. Just leave her alone. She telling the truth. What are you talking about? Because she can talk a lot? Because she can bring home the facts? She's showing you receipts. Come on now. Be respectful on the Valentine TV channel, okay? This is Valentine TV. This is my home, okay? So please respect me. I am very nice to people. But I'm trying to be nice and show stuff. I'm trying to show it. If something ain't right, I'm going to say it's not right. And I'm not going to show it probably, okay? And if I catch something wrong, I will bring it on here and let you see it. That it's not right, okay? Don't talk about people, okay? Alright, here we go.
CNN reported it all last night on 4th of July. And I said, is Disney going to be arrested on America's holiday? But then I said, listen, you know the feds, and I say this with love in my heart, they are the original stunt queens and kings. You saw them frog marching Al Capone and everybody out there. The Fed ain't Trump. And the way they swarmed in. The feds love a good photo op, baby. They understand the power of the media. Call it jury tainting all you want. In any case, TMZ even reported it in a throwaway line. Now, why is it so important that Diddy has been notified? Because, baby, they notify you right before the indictment drops. Oh, yeah, by the way, we have been having the grand jury convening, and it is about you. So, see you soon. Baby, his lawyers, the streets are saying, is working overtime. However, Diddy already saw this coming. For those of y'all being like, oh my God, Diddy ain't worried about this. He gonna beat this. He gonna do this. Again, keep holding on to those dreams and nightmares. But what did we discover? Let's get to the point of this. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Did y'all see Kendrick Lamar go in on Drake in the They Not Like Us video? If I'd had a little rhythm, I would audition to be one of those dancers, right? Wop, 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 wop. I lean on you like literally. I would have been Whitney, but not Whitney. She would have been with her man, the liberal. And I've been in the background dancing, lifting up those jeans, doing the Whitney all over Drake's grave. That's the best way you can be like, we ain't happy, baby. We happy and the kids are happy. This is a Norman Rockwell mess without the racism. Anyway, that's why I was late. Listen, I know I said I was going to go live last night, but unfortunately, I ate some barbecue and tripped and fell into my bed, and then the covers fell over me, and the pillow forced my head down, and I was out for the count. Fell asleep on Twitter researching all the symbolism behind the Kendrick "They Not Like Us" video. Yes, that's what I did on America's Holiday, right? Figured out how to take down a Canadian OV-ho. Anyway, y'all, back to the Diddy thing, okay? Because we'll talk about this. Y'all, Jonathan Oddie. Remember Jonathan Oddie? If you don't, I have the video. I'll remind y'all. The man that predicted all of this about Diddy, Cassie. Let's not forget, he said Rick Ross's name and DJ Khaled. He actually said they all G, and said that they was moving weight on private jets. Remember all that? Well, guess what, right? If you guys don't know, a couple of days ago, Diddy got dropped by his law firm of 20 years, led by Ken Masalis. His son, Ben Masalis, is one of the biggest DNC political makers, commentators, kingmakers. Listen, they're heavy in the Democratic National Party, but also they're heavy on the Republican side. Baby, corruption knows no party, okay? I'm not saying he's corrupt. I'm just saying that we found out Ben Masalis was corrupt, I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, Ken Masalis has been the law firm that was Diddy's lawyer for 20 years, okay? Ben Masalis was his son, is his son. Midas touch, super, super powerful when it comes to political stuff. They are kingmakers, titans, billionaires, close friends of Diddy. Ben Masalis is actually Diddy's best friend. For them to drop him a couple of days ago and try to blame it on Lady Gaga, then walk it back and be like, oh no, it wasn't Lady Gaga, we're just doing it because we don't agree with violence against women. That's funny, because wasn't Kim Masalis, if I had to guess, because Kim Masalis has been Diddy's lawyer through everything. Was he not the one that probably negotiated all of Cassie's contracts?
Exactly. That was I thought about that too. I was like, well, darn, he did all the contracts if he been his lawyer for 20 years. So he had to put all them little, you know, you can't talk, all of those in there. Yes, she's on YouTube and Instagram. I'm doing one of her videos right now, C. Jackson. Is she on right now? No. But anyway. Hey, Asia. Yeah, you caught me off guard, C. Jackson. But yeah, Tisa Tales is on YouTube. I'm doing a reaction to her video. If you don't mind, I am a member of hers. Yes, that's my friend. And we just going back to the John Oddie, where he told everybody all this stuff in 2012. Even named the lawyer. Okay? Alright, here we go. Okay, I gotta keep my composure. I've been off for a little too long. I'm used to doing it every day. Okay, here we go. Trying to catch up, C. Jackson, that's all. Trying to catch up, girl. Or man. Thank you, man. Thank you, C. Jackson.
What do you mean? Were you not the one that put in the NDAs and the silence agreements and the gag agreements on everybody's settlement Diddy had, every victim that Diddy had? Even Kurt Burrows, I think it was, or was it the other one? Chris Light, I think it was Kurt Burrows. Well, not Kurt Burrows. Let me get that. So I have notes. Hold on. But were you not the one that negotiated all the contracts when Diddy was doing this dirt? So would you not be the ones trying to get out the way because the feds officially notified and you saw what they did to Trump's lawyers, basically saying the attorney-client privilege protection is not enough to protect you if they believe you are helping them with some criminal things. Again, think about it. Again, Jonathan Oddie, who at this point, people say he's in jail. He has not had a court date in 7 years. That's actually against the Constitution. And he has lawyers. And he has this. We have not seen either here. People are saying that he actually is in witness protection. Because don't forget, Diddy is rumored to have his money mixed up with the cartels. And on top of that, this is why the case may have been expanded to money laundering. We have Jonathan Audie's video where he makes the connections from 2012 into what's going on now, and it explains why Diddy's law firm dumped him. Because, baby, they're implicated too. And if that wasn't enough, I know. I told you your girl been cooking. Just give me a little time to sleep and rest. I'll come back with something good. If that wasn't enough, get comfortable for this one. If that wasn't enough, right? Brendan, white boy basketball player, and I mean that with all respect, not like this Rick Ross calling Drake a white boy disrespectful. With all the Diddy's boy wonder, his alleged drug mule, the person that basically, if you want my opinion and a lot of legal people's opinion, he flipped for the feds. If y'all think that the feds are giving somebody a diversion program is something where you could get time, but they'll give you just like something like, oh, if you stay out of trouble for a year on probation, we'll make it all go away. If you think in the middle of the case of the century, but outside of Donald Trump's case, for the feds, now you saw how petty they were. And listen, sometimes the government needs to be petty. Maybe they don't. Y'all saw how nitpicky they were over everything dealing with Donald Trump. Everybody that was around him, they were like, you get a charge, you get a charge, you get a charge. They even went after lawyers. You think Diddy's right-hand man, alleged drug mule, that's been by his side and seen everything because he got to supply the lace gummy bears, do you really think it caught him that man up on 2 felony drug possessions and they let him go on a diversion program? What America do y'all live in? Like, honestly, like, the feds are smart enough to know that you can't play completely clean with people that are playing dirty. Now, granted, I'm not saying that they play dirty. I am saying that they use every trick, tactic, and everything short of cheating to get what they can. That includes strong-arming people. They got things on them. Y'all are, not y'all, but the people in the back are dizzy to be like, it's standard to get that. Clear. It's the difference between your boyfriend getting locked up for selling dope and you nobody, and what you might get, and your boyfriend being Pablo Escobar. Girl, they gonna put charges on you and put you in jail just on the strength that they want to see what they can get from you about Pablo Escobar. Anyway, right? Well, guess what? Okay, let's get into this. It looks like Diddy may have been accused of witness tampering or even witness intimidation. Now, here's the thing. Okay? See,
y'all know I have to stop it every now and then, so I don't want to get a copy strike because I didn't email her on this one. But okay. All right, but yeah, she's about to explain it, so we got to listen very carefully.
Diddy has a problem. At the end of the day, Brandon was the one, if you can believe the feds are putting pressure, and what I know about living in America, the feds always put pressure. Their pressure is their middle name, okay? They went to war with the Italian mafia, with the Jewish mafia, with the BMF, and always won, baby. They don't be sitting there holding their Bibles like singing, we shall overcome, baby. They be in them streets and in the mud too, trying to win, okay? So here's the thing. Diddy had a problem. Shout out to Zex on Zev on TikTok. Okay, so listen, right? So Brendan, people are saying, is cooperating with the feds. That's why they dropped 1 felony charge, and they said they would downgrade it, and he's not even going to have to serve time, and he'll be in a diversion program, all this other stuff. But see, here's the thing. This mofo was the one that, if it was me, I would put pressure on. Let me just get through this intro, then I'll show you the evidence, because I found it, and nobody else found it, okay? I found it in between researching lyrics for Kendrick, all right? Okay, so, did y'all see What's the Dirt breakdown on Kendrick Lamar's videos? His breakdown, it's What's the Dirt. He's on YouTube. His breakdown is about an hour long, but pop it in. His breakdown on 616 in LA, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. He did that. Okay, so listen, and it goes deeper than you think. Okay. So here's the thing with Brendan. Okay, Brendan, if it was me, would be the person I would put pressure on to, because here's the thing: Christina Corcom, KK, that other guy, Joel Cole, whatever his name is, all those people been with Diddy for a minute. Literally, they've been with Diddy for so long, and I mean decades, that if Diddy goes down, they going down. Because more likely than not, you either were involved in it or you did something that is going to make you guilty by nature, okay? And you're so deep that if they start offering deals to them, you might let co-conspirators get away with stuff. But into Brendan. See, Brendan had a dream. He's young, right? He still looked wet behind the ears, so he could look like, golly gee, on the, I don't know, mister, my black friends came.
Now that's true. He could look like, yeah, I bet they scared that poor Joker to death.
And they said, hey, you want to be a bad boy? And I was like, what's that? So if he was not on your side, he might be able to tell a sob story to the jury, and they're just like, oh, he looked just like my grandbaby. Mom, Pa, Bert, let's let him go free, okay? So, but that said, he would be really, really good if he was on the witness stand. Young, wet behind the ears, he can show how Diddy corrupted people. He can show how the descent to hell. Let's not forget, he was a basketball player. He wanted to do all this. He wanted to be a producer. He left that all seduced by the glamour and glitz of Diddy in order to him hold the what do you call it, the happy sack or the belly sack, whatever those fanny packs, to hold the fanny pack of the devil, of the demons, right? But what is it? He's only been around Diddy for 4 years. So you can't say he was like fundamental to the organization. So out of everyone, when you're looking at a list of the usual suspects, you're like, well, Brendan, maybe he can go free, because I don't think it's going to spark much public outrage, because he's only been for 4 years, as opposed to letting KK walk, where people might be like, wait, she was just as culpable as Diddy. Why you?
But yeah, as far as Brendan goes, Diddy probably scared the living crap out of him. He probably scared that little boy to, he probably was scared to do something wrong. You know? He's young. He was young. I mean, he know right from wrong. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, he had to be. If Diddy could scare these big, grown, older than Diddy men, you know he scared that little boy. Oh, well, young man. You know he did. Hey, Poopy Kimco. Hey, girl. Yeah, you know he's scared. Yeah.
You let her go, right? But also to the fact of, because he was the rug supplier, right? Because he was the rug supplier, he was in the middle of all the parties. He might not have been in the rooms feeding Diddy his little laced gummy bears. Pumpkin, open up and say hi. He might have, but something tells me he was jogging in, like the guy that holds Gatorade in the Super Bowl. He was running in between freak-offs. I would think, popping gummies in everybody's mouths, talking about chew, 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 chew. He was passing out them lollipops that you ain't giving anybody under the age of 21, telling them to go at it. See, Brendan's seen some things. Brendan also, because you know Diddy might have had to do some things too. Brendan is the perfect witness for the feds. Won't spark public outrage if we let you off, but you've been here for not the old stuff. They got enough people for the old stuff, but you're the perfect person to lean on for information for the new stuff. Now, if you believe that, then it would follow that Brendan is on the federal prosecution witness, and I would imagine if the feds questioned anyone, they would say, can you please stay away from Mr. Combs and his associates? Now, even if they don't see that to Brendan, I'm sure Diddy's lawyers told him, yo, stay away from anybody that they might be questioning, because you don't want them to say that you are jury tampering, witness tampering, or even worse, doing witness intimidation. Okay, so we got those basics. All right, so that's all happening. But see, here's the thing with Diddy. Diddy is arrogant. Diddy has ego, right? Now, I know Diddy look like he's been taking depression naps and waking up and like drinking Mountain Dew Slurpees. But Diddy is also maniacal, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, Diddy says he is innocent of everything, even the last case. I'll do a different video about that. Let's stick to this, right? And Diddy has, in my opinion, a God complex. Diddy also,
And what we call him in the South, hard headed. Okay, Diddy hard headed. All right, here we go. Sorry.
is cruel, in my opinion, and he likes to flex his power. See, I don't think that Diddy realizes his power is gone. Diddy has been in lower times. Remember when that city college incident happened and like 8 or 9 people actually passed away? Diddy could have been facing 8 or 9 body counts. He's been in bad places before, and he's gotten out of it. See, here's the thing. Diddy wasn't joking. He thinks he can get out of this. And he thinks he's going to make everybody pay, and he thinks he's going to rebuild. And Diddy also thinks, because he got away with so much in New York City and in LA, that he thinks he's above the law. If you guys don't know, local police looked over a lot of stuff. Maybe he had the reasons. Some people say Diddy is an FBI informant. He might be, but Homeland Security investigation is senior to even the FBI. The FBI is below them. So no matter what deal Diddy has with the FBI, Homeland Security is like, we don't care who told you what. Like Kendrick said, right? Two Chains said you safe. No, Two Chains said that you were safe on East Side, but he lied, right? The Homeland Security is like, they lied. You ain't safe. So here's the thing. Remember when, this is when I started looking like, remember when, okay? Remember when Diddy, everybody was like, yo, where's Diddy? Did he flee America? Diddy is still in America, especially now. I don't know why people talk about Diddy's fled. Fled where? He's right there, out there, front and center. Everybody knows he's in Miami right now. He's been in Miami. That's been his safe little place. He's been pop blocking on his dot. Literally, looked like he like zooming, probably looking at Jesus, trumping around in like orange swim trunks, just looking like, take this money. This is why I seduced America, right? Put his little shoulders, just acting a damn fool, right? Anyway, so we know that he's in Miami. But see, here's the thing. Diddy had a problem. And Diddy needed to get his investment back. See, he's invested a lot in Brendan. Not as much as he should have, because Diddy is notoriously cheap for the amount of money he was supposedly had. But he's invested a lot in Brendan. A lot. And see, here's the thing. Diddy wants his investment back. Diddy needed, and this is where he tripped himself up. Diddy, I think, wanted to send a signal to everybody silently watching. See, not you and me. I was never at any free golf parties. Ever. Right? I'm like, ever, as if that was up for question. Never, ever have I ever. Right? But here I've done all these years I was being antisocial when I used to get invited to parties and this and that and, this and that. And I was never particularly mixy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong.
I'm
very friendly, but like when somebody's like industry party and I'm like, can I come in my pajamas? Like, I'm mixy, but it was never like, ooh, I gotta go, right? Probably because I had so much going on that I was like, no, I'm creating or I'm painting or I'm making furniture. I like to make furniture in my spare time, if you guys don't know, right? That's gonna be my retirement plan. I'm going to make handmade dressers and beds and just weird shit, and then like put it on Etsy or eBay Marketplace for like 80,000 handmade. That's gonna be my retirement. Just gonna be making one of a kind piece furniture. But the whole point of the matter is, right? See, here's the thing. There's what we see as outsiders looking in, and then there's the people that were on the other side that know what they know, and they sitting there trying to figure out, how much do the feds know? Okay, how much do the feds know about the stuff I was involved in? Okay, now if they know this, everybody's waited with bated breath for that indictment. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? See, here's the thing. Diddy, the only time since his indictment, he's been in Florida, and he flew to LA one time only. And he was sitting there, again, because you know me, I love to clown people. It's like, look at him looking like a crackhead in the street. Just crackhead, right? And I was like, what? But I kept saying, what is he doing in LA? This makes no sense. You didn't even go to your kid's graduation. You flew into LA for basically a day and a half, and then you flew out. And I said, what are you doing in LA, Diddy? Nobody else thought about this, or maybe they did, and whatever. I'm the only one that's talking trash about it. So let's just say I thought about it. Maybe others did, but you get my point. But I was like, what are you doing in LA, Diddy? What are you doing in LA? And why did TMZ post a crackhead video of you out there talking to random people? It's so odd. So I did a little digging. And I dug a little more. And I dug in a little more. See, Diddy had a problem. Not so much Brendan. But for everybody that's been on with him on this decades-long reign of terror, he needed to send a message.
Yeah, and he needed to send a quick message to everybody. And I think it was Brendan he was talking to in that alley. And then he had a car to drive by, film it. So, and then they would put it on, I think it was allegedly on CNN or TMZ. She'll tell us. Anyway, so we could see it. It would be all over the internet and all of that stuff, and that would let the people that want to talk, make them be quiet. Okay, trying to scare them, the witnesses, allegedly. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, Joseph. I'm sure Tisa knows. She knows. And she's a model also. I forgot to tell y'all that. All right, here we go.
I know who you are, and I can get to you. And please believe you can talk to the feds, or you can talk to this. He also needs to send a message to the people that are too powerful for Diddy to intimidate. To send a message to them to say, yo, calm down. I still got this under control. I know it looked like the feds got my man Brandon, but they don't. I'm still in charge. I still got this under control. Don't forsake me yet. I don't need you to support me publicly. I just need you to not forsake me. See, that was the purpose of that LA trip. That was the purpose of the LA trip. And if this is who I believe it is, and I have evidence, it looks like, I don't know, the feds may be looking at Diddy for witness tampering and witness intimidation. Okay? Listen, let me show you what I found just by going over things obsessively. Also, why have you guys in the chat? I want you guys to do a little market survey for me, if you guys can do that. I have 3 thumbnails that I made, okay? Here's thumbnail 1. Look at the screen. Diddy caught witness tampering. Here's Jonathan Oddie. He's pictured with, I believe, his ex-wife. He blurred her face off because I don't think she's like a public individual. And of course, Brendan the Mule. Okay, now we go into, who's this? Here's my second video. It has Brendan and just Jonathan Oddie. Diddy witness tampering. That's number 2. Okay, and now we have the third one. Diddy caught witness tampering. Jonathan Oddie hit. Oh, God damn it. Sorry. Oops, sorry. God. Sorry. Didn't mean to curse there. Then we have Diddy caught witness tampering. Diddy's face is a little smaller. You see more of Jonathan Oddie and his ex-wife, but I still pixelated her face. And we see Brendan. This is the third one. Can you let me know in the chat which one you think is the better thumbnail? Just really quick. You guys, just let me do this real quick, okay? Then I'll get to the point. Okay, so here's thumbnail 1. Right? No, sorry. Here's thumbnail 1. Okay, thumbnail 1. Diddy's face is sorry, yeah. Give the one in the chat if you like that one. Here's thumbnail 2. Jonathan Oddie's wife is not here, but it's Diddy, Brendan first, and then Jonathan Oddie, and Diddy, that's thumbnail 2. And here is thumbnail 3. Just different reports. Which thumbnail do you guys like better? You guys like 2 and 2 and 3. Okay, so it looks like 2 is the majority. Some people like 1 though. Okay, I'm gonna change it to, it looks like it's 2 by the long run. 2, 2, 2. Oh wow. Oh, I was wrong, so it's 2. Okay, but some people like 1, and I see a few 3s, but it's definitely 2. Okay. Oh wow, by a long shot.
Sorry.
Thank you guys. Okay, so it looks like it is 2, but 1 is hanging in there. So it looks like it's 2.
Oh, thank you.
Lori said number 3.
Thank you, Poopy
okay.
Kilgo.
All right, thanks guys. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, thank you for helping me do my market research. Y'all know I'm trying to grow, and y'all
Me too.
We gonna see this mountain together. You guys are my market research because everything I do is for y'all. So let me see what y'all like to do. Okay, so we like number 2. Okay, so let's get into this. So Here's
Okay,
the
here we
thing in
go.
TMZ. Let's let this play.
So it's TMZ just driving by, but y'all, he was in LA to meet Brendan. It looks like Brendan to me, so y'all watch it good, okay?
For a second, let me put this on the Summer Jam screen, right? Here is the TMZ article. And this is when I thought it was so weird. They were like, Diddy surfaces in LA amid casting probe. He was only there for like a day and a half. Again, I was like, Diddy, what are you doing there? So look at this. He's sitting there talking to someone. And I zoomed in and was like, who are you talking to? Now, it was weird because there was a car doing a drive-by video. Again, I said, this is either TMZ or this is Diddy's people. Because what is the odds Diddy is randomly standing on a corner in LA? He's talking to someone. The person turns around all shocked as if they didn't notice who was, they didn't know, they didn't want to be seen and they didn't know. Now, if you look very closely, the person's face is, look, and then Diddy is waving like he's waving and cheesing and whatnot to let the person know. Again, he's sending a message. Okay, you can see again, he's going by. Pay attention, we got to go through this. He's going by. This is the close-up. Diddy's actually pointing like, yo, look, he's waving. Look at the person turning like they just got caught. Okay, looking like he just got caught. Look at this. He fumbles. He tries to drop his head. Diddy is cheesing. Never been happier. Now, this looked like a random spotting. Let's also not forget that they said a fan calls out Diddy. The guy smiles and waves while also throwing an L for loser and prayer hands. You better pray for that boy. And he said he wasn't the least bit stressed despite his very serious situation lately. Baby, please keep on smiling until the feds wipe it off. Neither was Harvey Weinstein. Okay, and I was like, okay, who are these people that Diddy needs to be photographed with, that he needs to be seen with? Well, you guys, listen. You know I did one better. And I said, you know what? Let's look at this video in motion and see if we can get to it. Because if you look at the person that's in this video, it looks like they are, one, ducking the cameras, and you had your shoulders shrugged, looking like a child being scolded by your parents. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Look at this. Now they're going. Oh, shit. Look like he got caught cheating. Look at Diddy thanking you, saying please, doing all this stuff. Let's do a zoom, shall we? Look at this. You notice that profile? You know who that is? Do you know who that is? I mean, I've probably given enough hints. Let's do it slow motion. People are saying that this is Brendan Paul. Diddy flew to LA. Look at Brendan. Yeah. He's not supposed to be talking to Diddy. Look at him duck his head like, oh shit. This is Diddy sending a message to everyone that he still got things under control. And he flew out to LA. If these videos and sources could be believed, hold on guys, I got ahead of it. If these videos and sources could be believed, he flew out to LA to have a secret meeting with a federal prosecution witness, Brendan Paul. And then unbeknownst to Brendan, he had either TMZ or his own people drive by and tape it. Because
that was, he got Brendan. He did that setup. He got that right on the money. Oh, Jarrell Morris, hey, he said Diddy accused of putting bounty on 1999 nightclub shooting victim's head. He did, yeah, she's on the show. She's on Tisa Tell's show. Yeah, they did a live together. She had on there. And they talked about it. Yeah. She said she'd let him open her face up again to get the fragment out to match it up with the pow that Diddy had that night to compare it so they know she's telling the truth. Yeah, and she also won a lawsuit against him, and that's, yeah. Yeah, he was trying to get her. Yeah, that's right, Poopy. He did it in the open. That boy, yes, yes, he was scared. He was scared to meet him alone, but he's in that witness protection. I mean, the thing for the Fed that the what is it, Homeland Security people put you in, and you ain't supposed to talk to Diddy, and that he was sneaking to talk to Diddy. And see, Diddy wanted him to do that, so now everybody that's thinking they protected by, Homeland Security, they gonna be like, shoot, he got to him, shoot, he can still get to us. So I'm gonna be scared to testify. I'm gonna be scared to say something, whatever. But I bet they was mad at boy, Brandon. Homeland Security gonna put them on. I bet they was hot. And this video, I'm sorry, y'all, was 3 days ago that came out, so I don't know what's going on yet. All right.
Here's the thing. Diddy, I believe, was trying to send a message, not to us. We're the peanut gallery. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But to the people
House
involved,
arrest.
the people that know what Diddy did, either with them or with them being a part of it. He either sent a message to intimidate anybody else that's going to talk, like, I will always have access to you, the feds can't protect you. Or, this is all my opinion, to send a message that he's on top of things. And even though people are like, wait, because people the law thing is like, it looks like Brandon has a deal or snitching, to let everybody know, please don't abandon me yet. I 100% still have things in control. Even in this darkest hour, please believe, in this darkest hour, please believe that I have things under control. At least that's the way I see it. Y'all can put in the comments what y'all think, especially the people that participated in the market research. But that is the thing. Listen, I don't know what y'all thought that looked like. It looked like witness tampering and intimidation to me. Diddy did actually pay for Brandon's lawyer, but that don't have nothing to do with anything, because Brandon's family was like, you better separate yourself from that New York City hustler. Can't be, we're not even gonna be allowed to bring our raisin potato salad to the church picnic. Brendan, you better fix this. Brendan comes from a very rich, influential family in the Midwest. I don't understand why he had dreams of being a producer. And if he did, maybe he does have talent. It's very, very sad that he fell in with Puffy, because I feel like if he had fallen in with any other producers, maybe he'd be a star. Instead, he's just a star witness. Again.
All right. Now, I'm going to fast forward it just a little bit. Well, I'm going to turn y'all my way, because I always mess up. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there it is. Right there. Okay, I'm concentrating. I'm forgetting y'all looking at me.
Just
sorry about that, y'all. Okay, now we're gonna she's gonna show y'all us where Jonathan Adi exposes the Diddy lawyers. He in 2012. Okay, this is the trip. I saw it. And we've been wondering where he been, all of that. Okay, here we go.
Rock with me for a minute. Give me 3 or 4 minutes. We're going to get to that part, but I'm telling you,
I know y'all
you got to know these basics for the reveal to be like, the following is a police interrogation from 2017. Back then, Jonathan Adi was considered crazy. But given the recent events outlined in Cassie's complaint, maybe not. Okay, you guys, listen to this. It's about a minute and a half, and then I'm going to hit y'all with that. Hit you with the who. All right? Let's get into this, right?
I had a settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Misalis.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Garagos and Ben Misalis. This is back from 2012. Mark Garagos and Ben Masalis. He said that Diddy, much like Drake, is famous, has all these contracts and all this other stuff because he is part of the agenda and he does the bidding very well. And part of it about all this is him being mixed up with his attorneys, Mark Garagos and Ben Masalis. Who is Mark Garagos? Well, I'll tell you, he is Diddy's longtime criminal lawyer. He just got hired again for this case, okay? On top of that, if you guys don't know who that is, I have pictures of them. Let me put them on the Summer Jam screen. We're going to continue. This is Ben Masalis. This is a young man that Jonathan Adi was referring to in 2012 as being part of Diddy's BS and actually the mastermind of everything. Who is Ben Masalis? Well, he is the founder of the Midas Touch. When it was Ron Burkle and Diddy and Rock the Boat, Diddy used his connections with Ron Burkle, Bill Clinton on Air F1. They would call it Air FUC blank 1 because it was a roving freak off that went all over the world outside of laws because they were in international airspace. Those connections with Bill Clinton, Diddy leveraged into the Vote or Die campaign, which is basically founded by his billionaire sugar daddy, Ron Burkle, that had his coming out party, right? Diddy's words aren't mine. He said he hosted his coming out party and he just wants to be free. Woo! Set free! Everybody, so everybody. Silly. I don't know why I just saw like, when I gave you my life. Okay, anyway, right? I just see that as Diddy's coming out party. Everybody, anyway, right? Ben Masalis is also so Ben Masalis is a DNC political powerhouse. Ken Masalis, if you guys remember from earlier, is Ben Masalis' father. Ken Masalis, along with Ben, so Diddy was Ben's client because Ben is a lawyer. I'll give you more information about him in a second. A huge, powerful political player lawyer, but his father is Ken Masalis, the one that runs the law firm that just dumped Diddy a few days ago. And he represents some of the biggest power players, not only in music, sports, but also in politics. These are the people that dumped Diddy once the federal government confirmed to everybody, yeah, Diddy right now, we have a grand jury convened for Diddy. We should also be on arrest watch because one thing this does tell us is those charges are about to drop like a mixtape. And baby, unlike that mess Christian Combs drop, baby, it ain't gonna flop. It ain't gonna flop. Literally, the feds are rubbing their hands together and Kendrick Lamar, maniacal, sinister, like, oh yeah, baby, we're gonna show you the results of this obsession. This is Ben Masalis. This is the person Jonathan Adi was talking about. This is his daddy, Ken Masalis. Meet the marvelous Mr. Masalis. Meet the attorney who closes deals for Lady Gaga, Sean Combs, and The Weeknd. And actually more than that. And this is Ben, Midas Touch founder, worked for Diddy, who helped him into Hillary Clinton's office. And this is Mark Garagos, the man currently defending him. Also the man that's been by Diddy's side through a lot of mess. Also the man that Jonathan Adi is referring to. Let's get back to Mr. Adi, shall we? Hold on, damn it. I hate when I ruin my own reveal. Okay, now let's roll this back and let's listen to it a little longer.
I had a settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's
I'm sorry.
Mark Garagos and Ben Masalis.
Diddy free from felony charges. Prosecutors won't pursue felony charges against Sean Diddy Combs. Mark Garagos represented Sean through all his dark times. He should have been given shout out to Mark Garagos on BET stage. Let's keep going.
Ben Masalis worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay? When I take Sean the threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting framed for anything, okay?
He said in this interview, and listen, the cop is acting real suspect.
Yeah.
Because if that was me, my nosy self would have been like, he'd have been like, yeah, so about the bang bang. Slow down. You mentioned Diddy, Rick Ross, Khalid, continue. I would have been on my phone Googling. This, Mark Garagos, have you met him? I would have been all in there. That would have been a 20-hour interrogation. Baby, we would have been talking about that in the water cooler for weeks. But here's the thing. Right now, this is why I think he is in witness protection. A lot of people slipped over this, right? But he said to the officer, I have tapes. And I can share them with you if I can be guaranteed protection. There are tapes, but I need to have protection. Okay? You guys just heard him say that. Did he not? He did. Let's continue. I also shout out to Jonathan Adi. A man's about to start spilling and be messy. If they're an old head, if they lean back like this, and like they lean back and they're like, put their hands like this.
Yeah.
Or they put like sling like an ankle over a knee, like rest their foot on their knee and then lean back and be like, and fix their clothes. A man is about to be messy and about to drop a bomb. That's like my dad and uncles. I see them get in that position. I'd be like, so what's tea? So what did Uncle so-and-so do? So how do you know that Miss Brenda is messing with so-and-so? Factor them. Hitting a person drink. Well, as far as I see Miss Brenda be visited by the milkman at least 3 times a week, and everybody in that house is lactose intolerant. That's when your old head men in your family are about to spill some major tea. And throughout this whole thing, Jonathan Adi is assuming the position. I would have been locked in that thing like, he about to spill everybody's secret. Record this. Slow it down. Record it. They about to be messy. It. And ain't nothing like when a man's messy, because baby, they be giving all the things, and then just leave it. And everybody in that house is lactose intolerant. So why Miss Brenda be ordering milk so much? And you just be like, ooh. But after that, every time you walk outside, hi Miss Brenda. Just looking at the milkman delivery. All right, let's keep going.
I had sex with Cassie. Sean basically would he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I called herpes, and I came back and I seen for the herpes and won. But they did Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney.
Now, everything he's saying checks out, okay? He sued Diddy because he said Diddy gave him the herp.
Yeah.
And he got a settlement from it. There's evidence of that. And for everybody saying that men are messy, let me tell you something. Men love to gossip. You see by that Kendrick Lamar. Gossiping and telling stories. I look at my mom and dad, that is a underrated love language. Being able to chitter chatter with the person you love. Baby, men love to talk. And ain't nothing wrong with talking, but when you are their bona fide, every woman, whether you a sister, an auntie, the lover, the girlfriend, the wife, you know that once you have a man's trust, baby, they be your best friend. Like, so what's tea? So what happened? What? Tell me when men don't come home from their friends that they don't really mess with, and you still be sitting on the couch. They don't walk in and give you a play-by-play rundown of everything that's going on in all their friends' lives. Men in relationships, they love to emotionally.
And it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a car.
Gotcha.
It's possible, I'm not sure.
He said it's possible.
Now tell me though, how all of that led up to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Well, I've been trying. My settlement put me in a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because otherwise I'll be sued. So I let it be, but they've been following me, and they've had Mark Garrett has had the FBI on me, has had other agencies looking at me and spying on me, okay, because they want to set me up as an extortionist, like if I was extorting Sean for money. It's wrong. Basically, what happened is Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay, they're gay.
Who?
Both Diddy and Ross.
He said Diddy and Rick Ross, baby, they
Yeah.
kissing. Well, I don't want to say kissing cousins, but they kissing.
And Khaled, they're all
And DJ
gay.
Khaled.
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tisa,
For dramatic
messy.
effect, just to drive the point home. Look at Diddy's tongue. He ready. Seems like you calling.
It's a rock agenda, okay? It's basically binge drinking poured out on a yacht. They promote binge drinking and drugs.
Gotcha.
The hip hop agenda.
Yeah, that's right. Poopy
Basically,
Kimco.
what happened is the hip hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. You need to involve the DEA. They move all the dope, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs?
by the inside the United States, okay? They move what's called high-grade powder MA. They move, okay?
You guys, pay attention to this. He's saying the hip hop agenda, and at first I was like, "Oh, here we go." But he said, "No, it is drug trafficking. This is not the same thing. Reason why the feds expanded their investigation officially: money laundering, drug trafficking, dealing."
Y'all, I am so sorry, but I gotta go to the door. If you're not on here, I'm gonna leave it running. I'm just gonna lay the phone down, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. I'm coming. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Lord. Let me come here. Okay. I'm so sorry, y'all. Here I am. I'm back. I'm back. Let me get everything back in position. Whew. I ain't ran in a long time. Y'all know I worked 12 hours last night. Whew. I made it. Here we go.
with the cartel
Okay.
and a bunch of other stuff. Again, maybe it's a coincidence. This interview was taken in 2014 or 2016, but it was about things that he had experienced with Diddy and Cassie in 2012. Again, is he a mind reader? Funny thing. And for those of you saying that Jonathan Oddie, you think that he was murked? They have been saying that he is actually in state custody for the last 6.5 years, and
Thank you, Pimco. Poopy Kimco. Girl, thank you.
every 3 months he has a new trial, and every 6 months they prolong it, and he never makes an appearance. I do believe he is in witness custody. As much as this cop was trying to act like he was crazy, baby, the feds were listening, and it looks like they might have taken it into account. Also, for everybody saying that that Stephen Massal, Ben Massal and Kenneth Massal, for them saying that, they dropped it Lady Gaga. Funny thing is, they tried to blame it on Lady Gaga because they want to look like they were scared of anything and get away and make Diddy look more guilty because they are his close friends. Lady Gaga made them come out 2 days later, and they actually put out a statement that the media buried, but they put out a statement saying this had nothing to do with Lady Gaga. She never came and talked to us. We are leaving because we don't like the accusations that Diddy is involved with abuse or violence. So they debunked that lie they put out there about, it was at Lady Gaga's behest. Lady Gaga said, I'm busy running satanic rituals in my concerts. Please leave me out of this. Anyway, let's continue listening.
And they move liquid cocaine in the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it.
Again, he said that they traffic by putting high-grade MDMA, high-grade liquid Coca-Cola, high-grade stuff. They put it in the private jets and they put it in the Ciroc bottles, and that's how they move it back and forth. Let's also not forget Diddy and the way he financed Shine and the way Belize is said to be becoming overrun with trafficking, cartel, all that other stuff, okay? This is things that popped up in the news around there to show that back then Diddy was about that Ciroc, was trying to get it launched, all that other stuff, okay? Again, Diddy was live in Miami.
I seen the liquid cocaine drinking myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie.
Remember how Cassie said that Diddy would make everybody in the FO get high out of their minds to have a 3-day freak off, and it was so bad that they had to get IDs after to recover? He says, I know for a fact it was the liquid coca because I drank it myself when I...
Ooh, y'all. I think I broke my phone. Can y'all still see and hear? Because I can't see the numbers anymore. Hey, Joseph. I see you. Aleki. Yeah, we need God Almighty. These performers are lost. Thank you, Poopy Kimco. Everybody go to Poopy Kimco's page. Yes. Thank you. I think I broke my phone though. Okay. I'm gonna go back around. Whew. Okay.
I was forced to do an FO with Cassie. Again, he was telling us about FOs back in 2012.
That's
but
right.
Back then, everybody thought he was just talking crazy, but he wasn't.
Poopy Kimco 444.
It's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright, he calls it GG, but it's liquid cocaine.
I get all of that.
You're gonna need an internet, so I can show you. If I show you the website, you're just gonna go like, oh.
Now, he was trying to show the interviewer the website, and the interviewer's like, I've seen enough. Let's just continue. Even though, the police department back then, I think about 16 officers actually got, I don't know if they got suspended, not arrested, but got suspended.
Yeah.
And especially the police chief, because Jonathan Adi was an escort for the Dancing Bear. That's how Diddy and Cassie found him. However, even the police chief of that county got in trouble for making a burner account with his city email so they could request entertainers like Jonathan Adi and his crew from the Dancing Bear. So again, I don't know why the interviewer isn't diving more into this, because let's be real, back then, cops were very, very, very anti-black, anti-hip-hop. I do believe that if they had the option, they would have tried to look into it to see if they could take down another rapper. Because back then, that's what they thought all rappers were into. You know, it was all a front for organized crime. So I find it odd that that cop didn't even want to hear anything about it. But maybe he was one of the cops that was a frequenter of the Dancing Bear. And also, when Jonathan Oddie, what he was actually arrested for what this interview was for, he went to the Trump Doral and was like, pew, 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 pew. A lot of people tried to blame it, saying he was just trying to hurt innocent civilians. But the police chief actually came out and did an interview and said, absolutely not. He was not targeting civilians. As a matter of fact, he told all the civilians to call the police and told them to get out. And when nobody would get out, he fired into the air to have them have them scatter. He wanted the local police that had been some of them his customers to come in there. His goal was to take out the local police. That's who he had a beef with, to the point of he let all the innocent civilians go while he sat and did an ambush. You don't gotta believe me. Go watch my other videos. The police chief actually did a press conference about it, admitting this much. But let's keep going.
Help me understand you. How old are you?
I'm 42. I've been through all my life.
Hold on, really. Ty BD said, I'm late, but thumbnail number 2. Thank you, Ty. Thank you.
I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, was he scared that I was an exposed?
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you.
You hear that? I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. I said, oh, he sounded very nervous. Did he ever burn your account with a Dancing Bear too? Literally, and oddly enough, in the Dancing Bear, you know, in the same time frame, 4 employees all got arrested for either murking someone or attempted murder. Caesar, he was Jonathan Oddie's co-worker. He was sending kabooies, bombs, in the mail. Jonathan Oddie shot up the Doral, and 2 people actually got in trouble for murking someone, all in the same year or 2 span. That's an awful high rate. Now, I've never been one to believe, you know, the C theories. However, even our CIA have admitted that there are cocktails they can give someone to make them lose their mind or act out of character and do whatever. Actual rug cocktails, okay? Let's also not forget that Jonathan Oddie's best friend, right? Everybody said he was a gentleman, kind man, I know. But they were supposed to go to the gym that morning. They're saying that Jonathan Oddie was literally in the middle of either washing something or doing something in his kitchen. He stopped mid whatever he was doing. Like a switch had been turned on. And then
Okay. I almost forgot to stop it. I'll be getting into it again. But y'all, we only have a few more minutes. Okay? It's showing like 16 minutes. That's what I see. But my phone, I gotta see what's going on. I hope it's okay. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get it going. Okay.
then immediately exited his apartment and went to the Doral and went boo, boo, boo. So much so that when the police went to search his apartment, the water was still running.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all, but let's keep going. Oh, this is proof that there was some settlement with Jonathan Oddie. This was in the Miami Herald. Alleged gunman went from dead broke to a property buying spree in a month. Again, Jonathan Oddie, before he did that alleged settlement, there's no proof the settlement happened except for what we see. Jonathan Oddie had a negative balance of $1,800 in his bank account. He then went on a buying spree and bought like somewhere between 5 and 8 properties cash. Look at this. This was in the Miami Herald when they were doing a research like, who is this Jonathan Oddie? Where did he get this money from? This is Miami Herald. So where did a fitness trainer who was worse than flat broke, again, he was in negative 18. You know, I looked for the actual balance because I'm nosy. Who was worse than flat broke in August 2014, acquire enough cash in September 2014 to start buying properties that were headed for foreclosure. He started buying foreclosed properties in cash. And he was a fitness trainer. It said court records reveal Jonathan Adi and his now inactive real estate thing, Adi Investments, do not, but beginning in September 5th, 2014 and ending in October 30th, 2014, he bought 5 properties that were headed for foreclosure. He paid between $75K and $450,000.
Before you go, what is everything?
I'll try you.
What did you, when you say you threw away everything, what's that?
My documents, everything I have, because I know they've been trying to follow me. And I just don't want, he's going to be shot at by them. And he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross and I asked him to go see if that was Ross.
Let's listen to this.
Yeah.
After he sued Diddy for the hurt, and Diddy has known from other people that once he settles, even the young woman, Natanya, that came on my channel, go ahead and watch that interview. She's the woman Diddy banged in the face. Let's not forget that Diddy, she claims that Diddy harassed her after he had to pay. He's saying after he settled with Diddy, Diddy sent Rick Ross to his place of residence to threaten him. Let's keep going.
So,
And Rick Ross used to be a former correctional guard too. I don't know how that's relevant, but I'm sure it is somehow.
he can back up what you're saying about P. Diddy and Ross and all that? Okay, all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing. He knows nothing. He was actually worried about me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's happening is he's trying to pull things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds. They have a big file of me like this. Because he did. And Mark Garagos have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. My settlement was breached, and my settlement terms is one was called peaceful enjoyment. That means that if I went to your house or I did something, you'd actually pay me the full amount back and forth.
I get all that.
So I've been going through that since like 2012 still.
All right, and Gonzalez.
The feds have been harassing him and keeping a file on him since 2012. Do you remember, I think it's a paperwork party, found evidence to show that Diddy may be an FBI informant. Now, let's keep in mind, the FBI is below Homeland Security investigations. So they are junior to them. So Homeland Security investigations, those are the ones that are currently have Diddy in the grand indictment. They're the same people that took down Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and actually El Chapo, as well as countless others, okay? So whatever deals he had with the feds, they don't go to Homeland Security investigations, okay? Let's keep going.
About that, you talked to him about that kind of stuff?
I talked to him alone because he's the only one that knows since the beginning. Gotcha. And then my ex-wife, she knows he saw the contract. She has a contract, a picture of the contract.
No.
Again, this is the whole thing that there was some deal. Prosecutors won't pursue federal charges against Diddy. Again, the stuff with UCLA, Justin, everything. He just won't pursue. There's a little bit more.
Based on Trump, okay, because he used to belong to their side. You understand? He used to belong to that eliminated group that I told you about, which is an elite group, okay, of individuals which run the whole country. All right. Basically, what I did you tell him how I explained about the message? Or please elaborate. On Thursday, turning to Friday, basically, why? Because they want the United States, the corruption.
Okay, really quick, I'm gonna let this go. But for the idiot that said this video is very old, no shit. How do you think you put together clues? Do you think all clues come from new stuff? Can y'all please, well not y'all, but can the people in the back please, just stop showing your ignorance. Of course it's very old. You take old evidence to prove something new that's happening. Everything is old. What do you think a trial is? It's old evidence that you put in a new context. You can't understand that. Please exit the chat. There are people trying to learn and gain new evidence so we can try Diddy in the public opinion. Let's keep going.
From the system. He's letting them stay due to money, basically. Because they all like making money. That's why they're all billionaires, etc. So there's only there's select few that run the country, okay? So, I know you may or may not, I know you're gonna believe me. You have what's called the Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Yeah, Illuminati. Okay. They've made it in dance. Basically, what it means, illuminated. Okay. They do satanic ritual abuse, which is basically CIA mind programming techniques, which is their own families, etc. on the group, and they bond that way. The Illuminati card games, example. Okay, you're looking.
Oh, I had to stop it, y'all. I don't want to get copyright. Probably already got one, but I don't think she would do me that way. But anyway, you said Illuminati means illuminated. Did you eliminate it? Dang. Alright then. Ooh. But yeah, y'all see how far back this went? And y'all see what everything he was saying is came to light, but they didn't listen to him back then. Yes. Ooh. Lord, okay, here we go. Let me see, y'all. Y'all know I be messing up some stuff. I can mess up some stuff. Okay. Wait a minute, see?
The game, Illuminati card game.
I'm not familiar with it, so help me understand.
It's a card.
Now, funny, he wanted to know about this damn card game. It's a card game that the Illuminati is rumored to actually play, and they made it for their little sick games, but it shows the way they run our governments, our systems, and whatever. I will say, you don't have to believe in Illuminati. And I know people try to make it sound salacious, like, oh, a new world order. But the people that run nations, countries, corporations, things are this way for a reason. They do this for a reason. They do have their own agenda, and they push their own agenda too. You know, they do push their own agendas. You'd be stupid not to. Just like you see what's going on over on the other side of the world. America is pushing its agenda. Every country is pushing its agenda. People call it the Illuminati, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So before you dismiss it, I think that's one of how they say one of the greatest tricks the devil ever played is making you believe he didn't exist. I believe that they went out of their way to make it like to laugh at people that say the Illuminati, that this and that, when literally you are basically talking about an organization of very powerful people that have a hidden agenda to affect the masses to do what they want, so that the hidden power can gain more power, wealth, resources, and control. Okay, if you don't think a government is not trying to gain control over its people, baby, you don't live in America or any other nation for that much. Okay, this is about the board game.
That tells exactly what their agenda is.
Gotcha.
It's called mental pre-program. That means that you predispose already. Once you play your mind, so we predispose that this happening. Not like a hidden agenda, which they try to make it open to our eyes, but we really don't see it. We're so busy working.
It's kind of like hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay, you're my brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant, but she was my took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people. Okay.
He's from South Africa. I guess you gotta prove that you cool with black people, because in South Africa it is a question. Anyway, the blank man who blinked at Trump Hotel was a stripper and an actor who loved Melania Trump. You know, this is the transcript. So there we have it, okay? Again, it's funny that Ken Micelle and Ben Micelle are distancing themselves from Diddy. They have been his lawyers for over 20 years. Why? Because people are saying that they are caught up in Diddy's mess too. What do we have to corroborate that? Well, we have an interview, an old interview for all the dum-dums in the chat. I've changed this to subscriber only. You can be subscriber anytime. An old interview. They already saw, okay, Sherlock, make your own video. But an old video from 2012 that shows that Ben Masalis and by proxy his father, who was the head of the law firm, have been mixed up with Diddy's ish for a long time, writing the deals, writing the contracts, and helping him enforce and get away with a lot. On top of that, it looks like to me that he was out doing, I don't know, it looked like witness intimidation or tampering to me, with Brandon in LA trying to send a message. Now, where does that leave us? It leaves us on arrest watch. Baby, Diddy's arrest is imminent. Those charges are imminent. NBC knows that. CNN knows that. TMZ knows that. And Diddy's camp has been officially notified that, baby, rain soon come. So, in between, listening to Harry Potter on audiobooks. If you listen, download Audible. I've been taking my walks, listening to Harry Potter. I've been upset.
All right, so I think that's the end. That's it. It's all on the show. Well, I done showed over an hour, but anyway, that's it. And I think, yeah, we just wait for him to get him, cause y'all seen him. I think it's Brandon. In my opinion, that was Brandon. So if it was Brandon, that's witness tampering and what else? With scaring witnesses or whatever. I haven't been in trouble before, like court stuff, and no, that ain't me. So thank you, Lord. So I don't know all these terms and stuff. I really don't. But yeah, so it looked like it to me. So we're gonna just sit and wait. Ooh, I hope I'm not at work. Y'all, these 12 hours, I be missing stuff. I had to do a three days of 12 hours, so that's why I'm so tired today. I wanted to come on last night, but y'all, once y'all hit the shower and get a little bite to eat, my eyes are heavy. Okay. All right, thank you for joining, Poopy Kimo. Thank you so much. I'm getting ready to go to your page. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And I gotta go see what else I might see. I'm trying to catch up on this now. Everything is still coming in as I'm talking, So that was the longest video I will do for a while. All right. I love y'all. Be careful out there. It's still, some people are still on holiday. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.